Hello, friends. Happy New Year. It's time for another episode of Tuesday Live at 5. This is Lena Gersa. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. And today is day 2 of my countdown to Saleabration 2024. Now, today I am all about the gorgeous Flight and Airy Designer Series paper. Now, this is a level 1 freebie during Saleabration, which starts on Thursday, January 4th, 2024, which means here in Canada, you can get this beautiful paper free with a $60 order. Now, honestly, this paper is one that I couldn't really stop playing with. I had to actually force myself to stop and move on to some other things, or I would be doing a video every day just with this paper because it's so gorgeous. So I'm going to show you the paper. I'm going to make one project with you, and then I have a whole bunch more samples to show you to inspire your creativity that you can refer back to once you get your hands on this gorgeous paper. So if you are here joining me, please let me know if you are watching. Hi, Laura. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you all had a great New Year's Eve last night. I made it till 10:30. Couldn't stay up any longer. So I went to bed. My son had friends over, so my husband stayed up and chaperoned to the group. The last one left at 1 a.m. So my husband's dragging a little bit today, but I'm very well rested. I had a great sleep. All right. I see Susan. Hello, Susan from Minnesota. Hi, Cynthia from Boise. Welcome, welcome. All right. I am going to change to my desk view here so I can show you this beautiful paper. There we go. So this is a 12 pack of 6 double-sided, or sorry, let me say that again. 6 patterns, 2 of each double-sided. Okay, so it's 12 by 12, beautiful designer series paper. And I'm going to show you each page. So this paper is begging to be fussy cut. Okay, so if you are like me and you love fussy cutting, this paper is going to just warm your hearts like no other. So we have these adorable little birds, which, let's just face it, are begging to be fussy cut. We have this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous springtime floral image. And what I love about this one is it kind of goes across, so it works really well as a border or a horizontal element. You'll see that on one of the samples I'll share with you in a little bit. This one's a little bit more multicolored. Love the shades in that one. This, I think, is my favorite. I love the softness of these florals. This is actually the pattern that I'm going to use on the project we're going to make today. These little guys, again, begging to be fussy cut, but also were sized really well to die cut just one of the images out or to even punch. So you don't need to fussy cut them. Again, I'll show you another sample in a few minutes that I just die cut a label shape to catch one of those little bird images. And then we have this one kind of like birds on a vine going upward. So those are the beautiful birds and florals. And then, of course, when we flip them over, we have slightly more subdued patterns. So we have this sort of mosaic pattern in pecan pie, this beautiful vine image or pattern in Lost Lagoon. And if you look really closely, can you see the little birds in the image? So just so pretty. And then we've got a beautiful wash in Boho Blue. Love this dainty floral pattern. So pretty. And then we have this is like a fresh freesia slash bubble bath wash. And then again, more dainty florals in with a warmer sort of petal pink background. So just beautiful, beautiful paper. So that is, again, free with a qualifying Saleabration order of $60 or more here in Canada, starting January 4th. Now, I do need to mention that all Saleabration items are available while supplies last only. So if you see this paper and you love it, put it at the top of your must-have list and order it first, because I guarantee you it's going to sell out. It's just so beautiful. All right, we've had lots more people come in and join us. Hi, Lou from North Carolina. Hi, Martine. Hi, Connie from Minnesota. Yes, Sherry, the color palette is absolutely gorgeous. Hi, Fran. Hi, Vicky from Arizona. All right, so here is the card that we are going to make today. So a little bit of fussy cutting, but could totally be done without the fussy cut elements if you are not a fan of fussy cutting. So just a cut panel from that beautiful pattern. So let me show you how to put this one together. So we're going to start with a Boho Blue card base. It's 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored in the middle at 5 1/2. So I'm going to fold this in half along my score line. And I should mention, I did put all of the measurements in the video description. So if you are wanting to recreate this card, all of the measurements are there for you to use. All right, so then I have a piece of vellum. Now, this doesn't look like vellum because it's got a solid backing on it. That's because I've actually put some adhesive sheets on the back. And one of the best ways to adhere a layer of vellum when you have a large layer like this is to use our adhesive sheets because they don't show through the vellum like liquid glue or CLD. Okay, so that is sort of my hack for adhering vellum. Now I need to talk for a minute about this beautiful embossed pattern. So this is another Saleabration freebie. I'm actually going to be featuring this one tomorrow. And it is an absolutely gorgeous embossing folder that comes in a bundle with the stamp set. So I'm not going to say any more than that. That's my little teaser to come back tomorrow and check out this beautiful bundle that is a level 2 freebie for Saleabration. Okay. So I've embossed my vellum. This piece is cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but it's just a smidge smaller so that it's going to fit really nicely on the front of my card. So I am going to actually go ahead and take off my adhesive sheet backing, if I can get it to peel. There we go. And I'm very carefully going to adhere this to the front of my card. So I'm going to take my time. We want to make sure to get that well centered, so that we don't have any sticky off hanging or overhanging bits. So there is, and can you see how that adhesive really does not show through? We just get that really soft blue shining through the vellum. Okay. All right. So now I have a beautiful piece of the gorgeous designer series paper. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And I'm going to mat it on a piece of Boho Blue cardstock that is 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. So you're going to see that that's going to give us a nice narrow little border all the way around. So we're going to go ahead and glue that one on. Hi, Terry. Hi, Julie. Hi, Mary. Hi, Jan. Is it Gian or Jan? I meant to ask you that a few times. You'll have to correct my pronunciation. Oh, it is beautiful, DSP Martine. It is like my absolute favorite Saleabration item by far. Absolutely gorgeous paper. All right, so then we're going to add a little bit of ribbon. So this is ribbon that's sold in the annual catalog. It comes in a bundle with some real red ribbon. So if you are needing red ribbon for your Valentine's cards, I would recommend this bundle because it gives you this fabulous burlap. So I'm just going to trim a length of that, and we're going to adhere it to our DSP panel. So I'm going to just add a glue dot on either end. There we go. And I'm going to kind of run this so that it's kind of going between my two little birds here. So we're just going to run that across the front and wrap the ends and stick them down. Okay. And then, excuse me, I'm a little croaky. We are going to stamp on our label. Now, this is a label die cut with a new set of dies that are coming in the new mini. I would tell you what they're called if I could remember. What are they called? Something expressions. I'll tell you tomorrow. I should know this, but I can't think of it right now. It's from the Poetic Expressions suite. Yes. All right. Anyway, this is a beautiful new label shape, and there are several that layer, okay, of this shape. So we're going to stamp our I Really Appreciate You sentiment, which is from the same bundle that the embossing folder is from that I'm going to be featuring tomorrow. And I'm actually going to stamp this in Misty Moonlight, which is a little bit darker, but it really coordinates nicely with the darker blue in my little bird there. And then I'm going to take I've already fussy cut all my little bits here. So I have a couple of flowers. Now these were just left from the offcuts when I cut out my panel. So I just fussy cut these. I'm going to go ahead and stick one in the upper left corner of my label here. So just a little bit of seal. And we're going to pop that on right about there. And then this little guy is going to kind of go on down the bottom here. Now this one I'm actually going to use a little bit of liquid glue because it's a pretty delicate little piece and I want to make sure I get it stuck down completely. There we go. Okay, now if you are not a fan of fussy cutting, you could totally do this without the fussy cut florals. You do not need to. You could just go ahead and adhere your label as is. Now we're going to stick this down onto our card base. I'm going to add a little bit of seal here. Again, I am almost out. This is my last refill of seal. Now I'm just using that because it does adhere to the vellum a little quicker. The liquid glue will adhere, but it just takes a little bit of time, and that's time I don't have when I'm doing a live video. So there we go. And let me make sure, yes, I did put that on right side up. So then we're going to add our label, but you'll notice here, rather than tie a bow, because this ribbon is a little bit bulky, I'm gonna just add this little tail peeking out. So I'm gonna cut, I don't know, 2 inches, and I'm gonna take a glue dot, as soon as I find them, right in front of me, add a glue dot, and I'm gonna fold my ribbon into a V. Okay, so I have like a little V shape there. Then I'm going to cut the ends on a diagonal, just like that. And then that is going to get adhered to the back of my label. So I'm going to add just a little bit of seal there. And I'm going to layer that just like that, so it's peeking out. And then that is going to get popped up on the front of my card. Well, almost out of dimensionals too. Let's use some other frame. So we'll add a little bit of that and another little bit there. And then get rid of our backing. And that is going to get centered over our ribbon there. And I love the way my little bird kind of peeks out from behind the flower. That was actually a happy accident. I didn't intend for that until I put the card together and realized that that was kind of a cute little happy accident. Now on the inside, I may as well do this because I've already got my little bird cut out. So this again was from an edge. So it's this little guy right here. So I just fussy cut him out again, and I'm going to stick him right along the bottom edge of my inside panel, just again to bring a little hint of the outside of my card inside. Now I'm not going to stamp a greeting. We could put a thank you. We could put, this could make a lovely Mother's Day card. It could make a birthday card. Anyone you appreciate would appreciate this card. So by leaving the inside blank, we can use it for just about any occasion. So we'll add this to the inside. And then we're going to add just a little bit of bling to the front. There we go. And on the front, I used actually some of the blooming pearls. Now, these are from the Holiday Mini, which is soon to be retired. It is, oh, it's only around for 2 more days. But these blooming pearls, the pink little pearls in this, work very nicely with the palette, color palette in this paper. So there we go. There is our pretty, pretty springtime card. Felicia, this is a new label from the Mini, and I'm actually going to look it up right now because I do have my Mini here somewhere. Somewhere. It is from the Thoughtful Expressions dies. Okay, so this is a new label shape. I can't show you because they're laying all over my die cutting table right now. I've been using them all day. But they have this beautiful, there's actually 2 beautiful label shapes. This one, and I'm going to show you another card in a minute that has the second one. And they are nesting labels. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 sizes in each label. So it's an awesome die set. All right, so that is our finished card. Let me show you lots more projects. So here we go. This is that second label shape. We get this beautiful sort of rounded label. So again, this is more of that beautiful paper, little bit of fussy cutting here. And what I love, I'm going to hold this up nice and close. Can you see the stitch detail on the negative? So this is actually a window that I cut out from the DSP because I wanted that beautiful stitching that you get on the negative. So that is that one. Here's another one, different color palette. So this is Fresh Freesia and Bubble Bath. Those 2 colors work so beautifully together. And again, I use some vellum here in the background to soften the background image because this is actually the same pattern that I cut these guys out of. So I wanted to soften that down a little bit so that my little fussy cut bird stood out. There's another one of those labels. See, this is a smaller one that layers on there. And then here is another one. Again, same labels, little fussy cut birds here. There's that same beautiful embossing folder. It does make gorgeous cards, Vicky. I absolutely love this paper. This was the very first card I made with this paper. So remember that pattern I said that went in horizontal sort of strips? So I basically just fussy cut along the top edge and layer that on some more of the paper, a little hint of that embossed pattern. And again, another one of those labels. This is from the Heartfelt Hellos Saleabration stamp set as well. And then here's another one. So this is a no fussy cutting required. So this is the rip and flip trick. So I basically cut a 5 1/4 by 5 inch piece of DSP and then ripped along the bottom edge, layering them, and then added some more of that beautiful ribbon. And again, this is the sentiment is from the Heartfelt Hellos Saleabration set as well. And then here is a fun fold I did. The dies, these beautiful floral dies or label dies from the Sentimental Park die set work beautifully with this paper. So this again is another one that I did not fussy cut. So this is a label die that I just centered over one of those little bird images from the DSP, die cut it out. Okay, and this is a fun fold I demonstrated in a video a few weeks ago, well, probably a month ago now, but it stands up like this, and then on the back you have lots of space to write your greeting. So this is a really easy fun fold, but beautiful way to showcase those beautiful bird images. So there we go. Lots of ideas with the Flight Airy Designer Series paper coming soon to Saleabration starting January 4th, 2024. All right, everyone. It is GN, thank you for correcting my pronunciation. And I think it's my favorite ever too. I absolutely love this paper. I love the soft patterns and the color palette is just stunning. So let me get off of my desk here and say a good evening to you all. I have dinner coming very soon. We always order in on New Year's Day, because I've been cooking for the last week. So I'm taking a break and we're ordering in and it should be here any minute. So thank you for joining me on this New Year's Day. Be sure to come back tomorrow. Now that's my usual live at 5 time, but I'll still just be demonstrating one project because I've got so much planned for my live launch party on Thursday evening. So I'll be live tomorrow, Tuesday, and again Wednesday. And I might even go live Thursday at 5 because I have so many Saleabration ideas to share with you. But then you'll want to tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday evening for my live launch party, celebrating the launch of the new Mini and Saleabration. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode of Live at 5. Bye for now.